So we're here, the year 2021, and everything seems to be back to normal. Yes, the stores are finally fully stocked. You can get your toilet paper now. You can finally walk outside, get some fresh air without people judging you. Maybe some will a little bit. And we got our vaccines ready to go if you take it, if you don't take it. It's still kind of in the air if you can choose or not. But it's a new world, and with the new world comes a big decision that we all have to make as people. And that is, do we still want to be living divided? Do we still want to live by everyone's decisions of how we should live our lives? Or should we choose on our own and pick our own path and pick where we want to be and where we want to go? 2021, people telling you you have to be Democratic, you have to be Republican, you have to get the vaccine, you don't have to get the vaccine. And we are constantly fighting. We're like in a tug of war. And we think that one side is going to win and the other one is going to lose. One is going to be right and one is going to be wrong. And then we're going to be like, ha, I picked the right side. But we have to decide that there is no right side. The only thing that you know is what you believe in and your values. And whatever someone else does, that's their business, that's their problem. And if it bothers you so much, you should think twice about that because you and that person are living totally different lives. And what that person's choices are their own choices. They're pushing against what you are deciding just on purpose, just to trigger you, just to make you mad, just because you think they're dumb. It's bigger than that. They are really trying to figure it out and find their way. And you think you found your way because you know what you're gonna do and you know what your choices are, but you are really going upon other people's choices. What you watch the news, you're listening to the news, you're listening to your family, you're listening to your friends. That is so easy, that is so comfortable. You don't even have to think for yourself. You don't even have to question, am I doing the thing that I want or am I doing the thing that everyone wants me to do? Because we are programmed to make simple decisions based upon the media, based upon what they say is right. But you never ask yourself, is this truly what I want? Is this truly what I desire? Right now in 2021, I mean, it's almost over. And many people are still in fear and they decided upon that. They picked that choice for themselves. There is nothing wrong with it, and there's nothing wrong with being comfortable and being in fear, but it kind of makes you doubt yourself. It kind of stops you in your tracks and it makes you feel like you wish you were in the past. You wish you were in simpler times when things were kind of normal. And look at this now, all these things happening, people protesting in the streets more than ever, people getting fired because they won't do as they're told, people fighting for equal pay, and it's kind of chaotic. It's crazy, but it's something that should have been done a long time ago. And people think, oh my god, something's happening, like the world, it's like this new world order type of thing. But it's finally come to this point that people are truly stepping into where they really want to go and who they really want to be, and they're not going to stand for things that they don't believe in. So if you think that people are going mad, then they're going crazy and they're doing things that you wouldn't do, that's not for you to say or judge what they're deciding because you're afraid of what may or may not happen. You don't have to care and you don't have to worry about no one's approval because in the end, no one is living your life. No one is gonna do what you do. That's only their opinion. And no one is gonna earn the money that you really want to make. That is all up to you. I mean, look around you. Look at what's happening. Everyone is being controlled. Everyone's following the crowd. And since you keep asking for people's approval, you're slowly giving your freedom away. That's why there is media, there is news, always creating this negative outcome, this negativity to make you or force you to choose what they believe is right. You're losing your sense of self, you're losing your sense of freedom, you're losing your passions, your goals, your dreams, and most importantly, you're losing your drive. And that drive is the thing that makes you want to go forward. That is the part of you that says, I'm going to go forward, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to decide this, and that's final, and I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. That is what drive is. It makes you continuously move forward even though there's obstacles. Even though you do fall sometimes, you just get back up and keep on moving. And you're not blinded by all that stuff going on. You have a focus and you have a goal and you keep on shooting for it, even though no one agrees with you. And that is what matters. That is the point of life. I mean, that's what I think. I don't know. Just be neutral about it. Just watch what happens. Many things are changing now. People are working online now. People can work from wherever. You don't have to be in a cubicle, in an office, doing a simple job. You can do it from home. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with you working in an office in a cubicle if that's what you love and that's what you enjoy and you just like to be around other people doing the same thing you're doing. It's just a change. That's all I'm saying, that life is not the same as it used to be. Because when you think back, 2020 was a year of pause and reflection. It was like saying, hey, think about what's happening in your life. Think about where you want to go. Think about where you want to be. Some people lost many loved ones because of this, and it was hard on them, and it was hard to go on. People lost their jobs, people lost hope, and people lost friends and partners. You thought, hey, you thought you were going to be with that person for the longest time, and then this happened, and now they're gone. It's like, whoa, this was like a life changing thing when you're locked up with a person you hardly know, and you finally see who they really are and see if they're going to be there for you and they're not. It's shocking. And now everything is opening up, and people are finally moving forward, and finally making choices, and finally trying to make sense of this new world. In this new world, we don't really know what's going to happen. We don't know what's ahead. And that's why I think that saying carpe diem is amazing, because it sees the day, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to be here. So why not do the best thing you can? Live your life, be kind, be happier instead of being upset and sad and angry at the world, and enjoy what you have. And 2021 is mostly about choosing, like, what do you want to manifest in your life? What do you want to create with your life? Some people say, I don't have skills and I'm not smart enough to open my own business, and I don't know what to do, and money's always lacking, and at home I have so many issues, so many problems, and I don't know how to fix it. But it's all about making choices and all about trying new things and all about feeling uncomfortable and finally getting to know who you are and getting to know where you want to step next, because life is like a stairway. You're trying to get to the top. Sometimes you run to the top, which is kind of crazy because you could trip and, come like roll back down. And sometimes you walk slowly to the top, and it could take, you feel like it takes forever. And sometimes you're just taking your time, walking slowly, being cautious and looking at where you're stepping. And that's okay because you're taking your time. But people feel like they need to be somewhere and do something, and be incorporated into society in a way that you are valuable. Because if you feel unvaluable, people are like, oh well, they start judging you because they feel like you're not doing enough, or you feel like you're not doing enough. But if you feel like there is something that you want to do and you know that it's enough, then it's enough. And if people are judging because they don't know where you're coming from, and people are judging what you're doing just because they feel superior to you, or they may feel like they earn more than you, or they may feel like they got their life all together in this little basket or present that is better than you, and it's all sorted out. But no one really has that. And just knowing that we're all in the same playing field and we're all trying to really figure this out. I mean, right now we're literally stepping into this new era of time where life is different, and you have to know how to approach it in a way that is not chaotic, in a way of non-judgment, and keep on moving forward. Live life now before you forget what life is all about. That's all I gotta say, and I'll see you in the next video.